What is up, everybody? How you doing today? Welcome back to the Hunter Call the Wild. And as I said on Wednesday, I plan to do sort of an in-depth look at each of the new guns added in the assorted sidearms weapon pack. And today we're going to be starting that off with the 243 R.Cuomo. And this gun, we'll go on ahead and get started with it. Gets two variants, so the Champion and the Competitor. Now, mind you, the 243 is a round that has been in the game for quite some time now. We all know how it works, we all know what it's capable of, but we've never had it in a handgun. Okay, this gun is super unique. It is classified, technically, as a handgun, though it shoots a rifle ammunition. Okay, it can use the rifle scopes. So right now, I have the Hyperion scope on this little pistol. Okay, I have the Hyperion scope on this little pistol. I can zoom way in and hit stuff super accurately out to 200 yards. And this gun, the cool thing is, it's only a single shot, so you get one chance, you better not mess it up. But honestly, I think that's a good thing, because when you know you've only got one shot, and I've learned this in real life as well, is that when you've only got one shot, you're going to make that shot count, so you're going to shoot better. That is something that's actually fairly true. But this gun is just, it's so unique. But we're going to go on ahead and take a look at the ammo stats for the 243. Most of y'all already know this, but I'm going to just go over it anyways because this is an in-depth look. We want to go over it. So you have the soft point and the polymer tip bullets, as with any of the rifle rounds. Soft points have 17 expansion and 15 penetration, and polymer tips have 4 expansion and 30 penetration. Recommended classes of 2 to 6 for both ammo. So this means that it can take anywhere from red fox and jackal all the way up to red deer and reindeer. So big animals, small animals, this gun can take them all. Now mind you, the latter can be a little difficult to bring down. It's a very small bullet for those bigger game animals. But the smaller animals from classes 2 to 4, this gun is perfect for. So I figured what we're going to do is we're going to do a hunt for a red fox. So we're going to go try and find a red fox. We're going to try and find a whitetail. And we're going to try and find a red deer. So that is the goal. So we're going to look for a red fox here on Hirschfeld, a whitetail on Reventuli Coast, and a red deer on Tialara, just so you all will get a general idea of what this gun is capable of. I'm going to try and shoot around 150 to 200 meters. That way we get a good solid representation of the accuracy of this gun at range. We know it will work at close range, but we want to see what it will do at long range. Is it capable of hitting its targets like it's supposed to at those longer ranges and still proving to be effective in bringing them down quickly? So with all that said, let's go on ahead and get right into this. Alrighty guys, so we have some red foxes out in front of us. They're at 238 meters, and I want to see what this gun can do. And look at that. Absolutely smoked that red fox. And that's a shot I don't even like to take with the 243 rifle, because it has some screwy zeroing, and I think this gun is gonna completely replace the 243 rifle. I mean, this gun is just unbelievable. That was a really long shot and just absolutely nailed it. Alright guys, and here's our red fox. Let's take a look and see. Wow, we aimed high and we even hit high, so it looks like you don't even have to have that much holdover with this gun, and it's gonna hit where you're aiming. Like, if you're shooting at something 150 meters away, don't zero for 200, otherwise you're going to shoot right over its back. So that means you can really push this gun out to some longer ranges. That is awesome. I'm super happy about that. Long shot with the gun. I'm impressed so far. So now let's go to Reventuli Coast and try and shoot a whitetail deer and see what it does in that 150 to 200 plus meter range. Alright, well, we have some whitetails out here ahead of us, so I'm curious to see what this gun will do. And they're about 180 to 190 meters away, so we're going to use I don't even know what variant this is. This is the champion variant, and we're going to use it and see what we do with that shot right there. And that should be good, I would think. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think it's good. Now, mind you, have to remember, this is a weaker rifle caliber on a much larger animal at its max range. So, it's definitely going to take it a minute to go down. The 243's penetration is not as good as some other rifles, so it probably was only a single long shot at that range. But he did go down, so I think we got the shot we were looking for. Alright, and here he is. I mean, I don't know, let's see what it did. And perfect shot, just into that right lung. So yes, as you can see, this gun is a little bit weaker. 3.89% quick kill at 203 meters. That's to be expected. It is a much weaker rifle caliber. But here's the thing. If you carry this gun, you're mostly not going to be using it for those class 4 and up animals. You're going to be using a rifle like the 308, the 30-06, the 270, 7mm. Guns that can take classes 4 to 8, 4 to 9 animals. Okay, and they're going to be a lot more powerful. This gun is mainly going to be used on those class 2 and 3 animals. But the fact that it can have that big scope on it allows you to be able to make those shots on those smaller animals and hit them from much, much further away. So, I mean, that's why I think this gun is going to be really, really valuable. Definitely, I think near about makes this weapon pack worth it with just the one weapon. Alright, so we're out here now to check out some red deer, and we're going to use the competitor gun, and going to try and shoot one of these 2 level 6 red deer. But that should do right there. He was giving us the better broadside shot. Now, understand that he is going to run a long, long way from that hit. But it should be a vital shot. So, we're just going to see. It's, again, the biggest animal that this round can possibly take. So, not expecting much, but just want to see that it can be done. Alright, and here he is. Let's see. And just a right lung shot at 164 meters away. We know the quick kill there should be 0, and it now says 0, corrected itself. But hey, I mean, that's not bad. It brought it down. I only had to track it around not 160 meters, excuse me. That is the that's the distance I shot it at, not the tracking distance. But I didn't have to track it far, 400 meters. So, I mean, it could definitely be worse. And that honestly seems a little high to me. Might be that I've picked up this guy's tracks before. I don't know. But I'm super happy with this gun. I definitely think that the 243 R.Cuomo is a gun worth having. I mean, the weight of the weapon in your inventory is 1. You can't see it on here, but you might can see it in here. No, but it only takes up 1 inventory, like the weight. So there's 20 20 weight. I guess I'll call it weight. There's 20 weights that you can hold. This thing only takes up 1. The 243 rifle takes up like 3, 2.5 to 3. So you can fit a lot more stuff in your inventory now if you carry this gun with you, and it performs just as well. Sometimes I almost think even better than the 243 rifle, because it doesn't have the zeroing issues that gun has. So, with that said, I think we can can deduce that this rifle, handgun, whatever you want to call it, is a fantastic weapon that you should definitely use. Definitely recommend using this gun. So, with that said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.